Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator, and today we're just gonna hang around, play some games, just chill, I guess. A little holohouse. Not much for now, but let's get more stuff for it at some point. If you're still waiting for me to get back to Baldur's Gate 2, I'm sorry that it's taken me this long. Just. It's funny because I also went back and played more. I don't know, it's just I'm out of the food set. Make some more food. Yeah, I went back to um, Soul Blazer. Ooh, let me get more tuna. Alright. I went back to Soul Blazer and recorded um, some stuff for that. And I ended up not uploading it just because I wasn't too happy with the way the video turned out. I was whining too much, I think. There's a lot of stuff on my mind. At the time, I just downright frustrated. I need more seafood. Wheat, tomato, potato. I still have plenty of tomatoes. Do some more gardening. I'm just kind of frustrated with a lot of things lately. But you don't come here to hear about my frustrations to the extent that anyone comes here at all. What's good in my life right now? Having a roof over my head, having clothes on my back when it's not stupid ass hot. Let's have a drink. Having a job, even though the hours have gone to shit, and I really need to look for another job. This can't keep going, but at least I still have this one. So it's better than nothing, especially with a debt where I really need to be on top of things. I still have the game store, even if it's not in walking distance. So the fact that I can still go there and play with people is nice. Saturday we played Lords of Waterdeep because I brought it and I'm in a D&D mood with all the Baldur's Gate 3 hype. I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing that one. But Lords of Waterdeep is fun. A little worker placement game. Crazy stuff happening. It's probably one of the rare worker placement games I'll want to. Then after that, we played History of the World. That one's kind of a classic in a way. It must be if they thought it was worth getting a reprint for. But the reprint version's kind of not as impressive. Sorry for the belch there. I think the classic version was the one we played. Sort of classic. It was the Avalon Hill one. It was actually pretty good. It's if you've played Small World, there's kind of that in the there's a bit of History of the World in the way that one works. You've got your empire that starts out and it goes out and fights, and you start out with a capital. If you're lucky, you might have one of the lesser civilizations. Just have a lot of people that go right out and fight. But you'll move out and fight people. You'll have to roll dice for every fight, though. Unless you're overwriting your previous epoch civilization. But that comes down to die rolls. The system by which you get your choice of civilization is whoever's in last place gets the first card, and either keeps it or gives it away to another player. Then the second to last gets a card, and if they haven't received a card from the other player, then they can keep it for themselves or hand it off. Then you get your people, and they go off and they fight, and you'll score based on whether you have presence, dominance, or control. Hold on for a minute. Where was I? Talking about points. Yeah. Presence if you have at least one of your units in a given region. 2 if you have no, not 2. Dominance is if you have at least 2 and then more than anyone else in that region. And control if you have at least 3 and no one else is there. The actual points for the region depend on what epic it is. Most regions get to be worth more as the game goes on. Some fall back. CPS. You also get to build monuments based on what resource areas you've taken control of, but only with your active empire. And those are worth points to you. Your cities that are still standing are worth points to you. Your capitals that are still standing are worth points to you. Even if they're from, like, ages ago. And then after the 7th epic, most points wins. Game stretches from, like, ancient era to the start of World War I to that year. And there are cards you have that you can play at the start of an epic to do some extra stuff, like have minor kingdoms. They can only show up in the epic that card says, but sometimes they may not be worth it until like later in the game. Like for Australia. And actual combat itself is just rolling 2 dice if you're the attacker, 1 die if you're the defender, or if you certain factors are present, then the defender may roll extra dice. I need more wheat. Yeah, it's kind of a silly little game in a way. Just do your best with what you got. Damn. Yeah, I already got the 100k collection achievement on this one. But yeah, we had someone come down and play who doesn't really show up very often, so that was nice. I don't think they really show up at all for like the Tuesday games, but seeing them for Saturday games is nice, at least. Yeah, the board game league is going, and our new one of our new players just hasn't come back for this one yet, They're okay. They're okay. But I still would like to see more people show up on Tuesdays in general. If not for the league, at least to rep for the board game side of things. Where people are coming Tuesdays for other stuff. Which is fine. Not everybody wants to get into board games, just like not everybody wants to get into the card game side of things. It's fine. As much as I kind of respect 40K, I know I can't really get back into it. Still, I'd like to find more opportunities to play the games that I do have. I still have Vice Force. I see they're doing a volume 2 for all the live cards. Yay. I haven't completed the collection for set 1 though. I don't know if I will at this point because money is going to be tricky. Fishing with Sana. I still have the Eve, the second Genesis cards. I'm not going to get rid of them, but I don't think I'll be finding any boosters anytime soon. Yeah, I want to find more days to do the kind of oddball games that I have for like teams and such. Like the Saturday group, they're like big into the everyone versus everybody kind of games. And I haven't really done any role playing in ages. Maybe I need to figure something out. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. My whole custom made role playing game. If I should talk about that at all. Kind of a weird one, I think. It's gonna be a while. I don't need it. Why don't you pick these first? And then figure out what I need. I've been spending a lot of time messing around with this one because it's just nice. With life stressful lately, having this little peaceful experience. I need more of it right now. But I think what I need to do even more is So I have that available for next time I actually play this damn game. So I should be taking a break from it. And getting back to my creative stuff. I picked up some thread earlier to fix, to repair my bed sheets. There's a freaking hole in them. I should take care of that before too much later. Oops. Need more weeds. Need more tomato. Need more fish. Okay, I need more wheat and more than anything else. Get a few potatoes and tomatoes. Wheat. A little bit more. Okay. I can see why people enjoy the simple, peaceful kind of games like Animal Crossing and all that. This is nice. Let's come in. Relax for a bit. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna run. Buy something nice for the house. It's fun. Marble floor. I can't split up the. Damn. Oh well. It's fine. I'm gonna call it, I think. I have a lot to take care of. And I'm not gonna get it done just sitting around waiting for Twitter to tell me, hey, guess who's back. I really, really want to know what the fuck happened. That Vesper Magni had to stop doing shit for a month and a half now? Fuck. This is just really fucking weird. I don't know what's going on, but I know there's that whole concept of need to know. You know, the only people who really need to know the details are the people who are dealing with it specifically to solve the problem. It's not stuff you can really just throw out to the fans and say, yeah, this is exactly what's happening while they're still solving it. Because that's how you make things worse. If certain people are affected, then they're notified behind the scenes and trusted, hey, don't let this get out. Because we're still dealing with it. And if it gets out, it could compromise the entire operation. And you don't want that happening. No matter what people feel like they're entitled to know. But anyway, what I think I'm going to do is set an alarm, get up early, get a nice breakfast. Try not to spend too much time online. and actually get the hell back to Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, I found this. I have found the solution to what I need to do next. I'm going to implement that, and then let's see what happens from there. Maybe it'll be fun. This is a whole complicated playing a role, having to talk, figure out what to actually say, get the right information, solve puzzles type of thing. I don't know. I don't know if I got the patience for it, but I said I was gonna get through it. I'm gonna at least play a little bit more of it. I think the Soul Blazer playthrough is just gonna end. Period. I don't like how the last video went, to the point that I'm not gonna upload it ever. So we're gonna leave it there. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2. Maybe Morrowind. I have to set up my cord, my HDMI cord with my TV screen for that one. And I have no clue what else to do content-wise. Costume stuff. It should be cooling off sooner or later. Is there anything else to really talk about, life-wise? Crappy work hours, board game leagues. I need to just go out and freaking live my life. But it's like, where do I go? Where do I go when I don't have a car? I know there's one event, like a couple weeks or so. I'm going to go out of town. Bring my mom to that one. Just have a nice day of fun out of town. Be somewhere within the next month. I can't really spoil it, though. Because I don't be... I don't know. It's like... Part of it is like, I should maintain my privacy and say, hey, and, not say too much about where I'm at personally. Other times it's like, I'm lonely, I want to find people who recognize what I'm doing and such, and make some friends that way. I don't know. The whole VTuber world is just interesting to me, and it'd be cool to have friends in that world. People who are creative and driven. Certainly not me. I think I've got some creativity, right? Some drive to do something. If I didn't have any drive, where the hell are those 300 plus videos that come from? It's got to be a better way to make friends. Still trying to understand making friends anyway. My Discord is just me talking to the void. Not too much different from this some days. Just gotta keep trying something. And keep trying with content, keep trying getting out of this house at times when I can afford it. Just keep trying. That's all I can do. I might as well keep doing it. Alright, thanks very much for listening. It's been Pillar Nexus. I'll see you later.